Ear infections are uncomfortable and painful for humans. Unfortunately, these infections can also affect our favorite furry friends. Like humans, dogs can get ear infections caused by bacteria, viruses, and fungi. Fortunately, you can help your pet feel better in no time by using home remedies to treat symptoms of a dog ear infection. Read on to learn more about the different types of ear infections and how you can treat them at home. Different types of ear infections. Not all ear infections are the same. Dogs can experience ear infections that affect the middle ear, inner ear, or outer ear. Outer ear infections, known as otitis externa, are less serious than inner ear infections. Outer ear infections are commonly called swimmer's ear. Inner and middle ear infections can be caused by bacteria that enter the ear canal or bacteria that enter the ear from the mouth. Serious ear infections should always be treated by a qualified veterinarian. Ear infections affect all dogs, regardless of whether they have cute, floppy ears or alert and pointy ones. Dogs with floppy ears have an extra layer of protection that can help keep bacteria out of the ear canal. Dogs with pointy ears benefit from increased airflow that keeps the ear canal dry and prevents fungi and other yucky bacteria from taking root. Unfortunately, these defenses aren't bulletproof and dogs can still contract ear infections relatively easily. For minor ear infections that affect the outer ear or middle ear, you can use home remedies to help your pet feel better. In order to establish an effective treatment plan, it's important to understand the underlying cause of the infection. What causes ear infections in dogs? Bacteria, viruses, and fungi are all common causes of ear infections in dogs. Canine ears are different than human ears in that they are more vertically shaped. This means ear infections can travel deeper into the ear more easily than in humans. Fungal infections. One of the most common causes is a yeast infection. Yeast is naturally present in a dog's body, but when too much of it builds up, problems such as ear infections can occur. Medications, diet, and activities such as swimming can all cause changes in yeast levels that may lead to infection. Limit your dog's exposure to dirty water if he or she experiences chronic ear infections. Dogs that enjoy spending hours lounging in the sun may also be at higher risk of developing ear infections caused by yeast. Anything that increases temperature and creates a moist environment is likely to increase the risk of yeast infections. In terms of diet, it's a good idea to keep sugar to a minimum. First of all, sugar isn't a staple ingredient in most canine diets. Second, yeast loves sugar, so limiting sugary treats will help to decrease the risk of yeast infections that cause ear problems. Mites. Another common cause of ear infections is ear mites. The little bugs are invisible to the naked eye and can cause symptoms similar to yeast-caused ear infections. Dogs with mites often have thick, black gunk in their ears, which they try to alleviate by shaking their heads. Mites are parasites that feast off the ear wax in your dog's ear. If you're unsure if your dog's ear infection is caused by yeast or mites, head to your vet to get your puppy checked out before implementing a treatment plan. Bacteria and viruses. Bacteria and viruses can cause ear infections in dogs. Many of these infections will cure themselves given enough time and rest. Other times, you may need medication to help your dog's immune system battle the invaders. Symptoms of ear infections. Dogs that contract ear infections will often show symptoms such as shaking of the head and persistent scratching or rubbing. Some infections may produce a thick, stinky ear wax that is black or dark brown in color. Other infections and scratching may cause scabbing and bleeding in the ears. Symptoms may include irregular eye movements as well. Many ear infections feature a pungent odor that is sour. The pain caused by ear infections may also make it difficult for your dog to chew. Severe ear infections can also result in dizziness, loss of balance, and even loss of hearing if untreated. If you witness any of these symptoms, head to a vet right away. For minor to moderate ear infections, check out our favorite home remedies below to help your pup feel better fast. Apple cider vinegar. Apple cider vinegar can be used as a cleaning solution to help eliminate bacteria and debris that may be causing the ear infection. Apple cider vinegar is also effective in treating fungal infections caused by yeast. Never use apple cider vinegar if your dog has redness or scabbing in the ears. The acidity of the vinegar can cause stinging when in contact with wounds, resulting in sharp pains. It's always a good idea to dilute apple cider vinegar before putting it in your dog's ears. We recommend mixing equal parts of water and vinegar in a syringe. Add a few drops of witch hazel to help ease irritation and pain. Lift your dog's ear flap and gently squeeze the mixture into the ear canal. Be careful not to place the syringe too far down. Once the syringe is empty, cover your dog's ear with a towel or your hand and rub in a circular motion. After 15 to 20 seconds, use a cotton ball to help remove the excess liquid. Oils. Olive oil, tea tree oil, and coconut oil are popular home remedies for treating ear infections. These oils boast anti-inflammatory properties that can help to decrease inflammation and pain. They also boast antibacterial and antiviral properties that can help treat an ear infection at the cause. These oils can be used like apple cider vinegar as an ear cleaner. Never place essential oils directly in a dog's ear. Always mix them with a carrier oil such as olive oil or coconut oil. Some essential oils are toxic for dogs, so make sure to check with your vet before using any as part of your dog ear infection treatment plan. Aloe vera. Aloe vera can help your dog feel better by alleviating symptoms of pain and irritation. Use a Q-tip to gently place a few drops of the aloe vera gel in the ear canal. Make sure you don't put the cotton swab in too far, as you may cause damage to the eardrum or spread the infection deeper into the ear. Hydrogen peroxide. Hydrogen peroxide can help to treat bacterial ear infections by flushing out gunk and bacteria. The hydrogen peroxide can also help remove excess ear wax and any foreign objects such as dirt that may be contributing to the problem. Use hydrogen peroxide rinses sparingly. Overuse can cause a depletion in healthy good bacteria in your pet's ears and make infections worse. Pour a capful of hydrogen peroxide in your dog's ears and cup the opening with your hand. Rub gently in circles for a few seconds before drying with a towel. Your dog will likely shake its head, helping to remove the hydrogen peroxide. You can also use a cotton ball soaked in hydrogen peroxide for dogs that don't like to sit still. 5. Adjust diet. If your dog's ear infection is caused by dietary issues, adjusting his or her diet may help to prevent chronic ear infections. Adding a small amount of plain yogurt can help restore healthy gut bacteria if your dog constantly experiences yeast infections. Talk with your veterinarian to help establish a well-rounded diet for your pet. Pet owners should also be aware of food allergies that may cause health problems, including ear infections in dogs. If you feel allergies are behind your dog's ear infections, talk to your veterinarian, who can run tests to determine any potential allergens. Treating ear infections at home. Bacterial infections, fungal infections, and viral infections can all cause ear infections. Other common causes include mites, debris, and allergens that upset the natural state of your pet's ears. Symptoms include head shaking and scratching, as well as a dark and stinky discharge. Ear cleaning is one of the best ways to treat ear infections. Use a cleaning solution such as hydrogen peroxide or apple cider vinegar to flush out bacteria. Oils also provide antibacterial and antifungal properties that can help eliminate the bacteria that is causing the ear infection. Remember that serious infections should be treated by a vet, who may need to prescribe special ear drops.